Yo! We're talking about time. Probably one of the most misallocated resources that we have at our disposal. However, in my opinion, it is the most important resource. And the reason for that is it's finite. You know, when you're born, the clock starts. You're most likely going to die at the same time. Unless science gets really crazy really soon and people start living, millennia, you only got so much time. But that's not even what I want to talk about. Because the total amount of time, irrespective of what you do, it doesn't fucking matter. The only thing that matters is the present moment. And in the present moment, how are we spending our time? Are we wasting it? Are we spending it? Are we earning it? Or are we investing it? That's what I want to know. Because the number one way to fuck yourself in life is to waste all of your time on bullshit and spend all of your time on more bullshit. There's only so much you can do in every day. But every day compounds on the day before. So if you start earning and investing your time instead of wasting and spending it away, what does your life look like? Just extrapolate it out. Give it a couple months, maybe a year, maybe 5 years. Can you visualize what it would look like if you change some habits? I wonder. So let's talk about 3 areas. Let's talk about health, work, and then relationships. And our use of time within all 3. And then from there, you guys can make your own decisions. That's all this channel is for. Don't fucking listen to me. It doesn't matter. Make your own choices. Your own conscious thoughts. That's all I care about. Just think. Get mad. Write in the comments. Oh my God, this guy's a fucking lunatic. He's a raving idiot. Good. Your skills of observation are absolutely fantastic because I'm insane. I'm absolutely batshit crazy, but that's okay. We're all here together. So let's get it going. Now, when I talk about health, wasting and spending, let's talk about the waste portion first. So when it comes to health, I'm just talking about your physical fitness right now. How much extra weight you're carrying around that you don't need to be carrying around. So in your free time, it's not really free, it's going to cost you if you don't spend it correctly. How are you spending it? Could you be taking more walks? Could you be drinking more water? Could you maybe be going to the gym more? Or are we spending our time watching Netflix? Are we spending our time maybe eating more food that we don't need to be eating? Maybe we're drinking out at the bar with our buddies. There's a lot of other things that we could be doing, but we're choosing to do those. And are those productive and constructive to your future? In some sense, you could say, well, yeah, it's an investment, right? Going out to the bars and hanging out with my buddies. That's an investment in my friends. You're fucking right, but also it's not good for your health. And maybe we should limit it or moderate it, right? Because that would be more so an investment into your future, right? Because otherwise, if we're out there buying a bunch of drinks, that's spending your time. When I say spend, this whole concept of time, because you can do multiple of these things all at the same fucking moment, the same present moment. But if you're purchasing something or trading some type of valuable that you have for something else, you're bartering, you're negotiating, that's spending your time. However, that spending could be an investment. Let's say you're giving $1,000 to somebody, but you just got a brand new lawnmower. I mean, that's an expensive fucking lawnmower. But still, it's an investment because in the future, now you can cut your grass faster, which will give you back more time, you see? But within health, how are we spending it? Like, look at the habits that we've built up over so long and been told are good for us. It's not good to be a couch potato. It's not good to just go home every day and sit around doing jack all and just eating. That's what I'm after. That is wasting and spending your time away. Just going out for drinks all the time, every single day, that's bad. That's not a good use of your time. You could be going to the gym. That's an investment in your health. You could be doing yoga. You could be meditating. There's a lot of other practices, walking, running, whatever it is, some type of physical exercise or something spiritual, something mental, reading a book that will increase your health over the long run. I'm telling you, look 5 years ahead and just take a habit that you currently have and interchange it with something else. Let's use reading a book. Instead of watching Netflix for an hour over the next 5 years, every day, what if you read a book for an hour every day for the next 5 years? What does it look like? What does it look like? That's fucking time. That's an investment. That's the beauty of this all. We have to change who we are and just step into somebody new. But first, we have to tackle the bad habits and the things we've been telling ourselves, because all this shit's mental. Everything is mental. It all boils back to what we've implanted into our subconscious brain. Because our subconscious brain is what controls our reality that we see around us, okay? So if we keep telling ourselves that we're a bad person, we're going to keep having bad things happen to us. If we keep telling ourselves that we need these encounters with our friends, we're just going out wasting time, then we're going to keep doing it. But instead, we need to tell ourselves and be like, hey, I am healthy. I am going to the gym. And maybe you need to set up a calendar reminder on your phone. I still have them. Okay? I've been using them for years. I don't actually read them. I just swipe them away, but it has a motivational little message on there. And it's like, hey, time to fucking get after it. You want motivation to go get something done? Make fun of yourself. Tell yourself, I'm a piece of shit if I don't go. All right? It will get you somewhere. Bully yourself, please. Do it for my sake. All right? Do it for my sake. Just bully yourself a little bit. It's great. But we need to get to investing and spending our time. Like I covered earlier, spending is not necessarily bad. It can be good. So this is like purchasing stocks or purchasing books or purchasing courses or guides or purchasing a mentor. Although most mentors should come free most of the time. They're usually friends or older individuals. Start talking to old people. Great way to find old people. Go on walks, okay? Or just go to the gym in the middle of the day. They're usually there, and they'll chop it up with you and teach you some things that they've learned over the long run and how they spend their time. Because the whole point of this is to compound. We've covered compounding before. Everyone should know what the concept of compounding is. It's, let's say you have 10 of something and it increases by 10% every day. Well, after one day, you'd have 11 because 10% of 10, 1. Okay, 11. But what happens the second day? Well, you take 10% of 11. So now you have 1.1 getting added. So you have more than you had originally. And that's the whole goal, is to just build enough good habits that it catapults us upwards. But time, you have to manage your time. And you need to be investing it more than you were spending and wasting it. And in regards to health, it's just doing more activities that are beneficial to your body. I shouldn't have to tell you what those are. I mean, this is the relaxing, the sleeping, the meditating, the stretching, all of that stuff. Anything that is not consuming or just sitting around lethargically, just, decaying, like brain rotting yourself, just doom scrolling TikTok for like 4 hours and then be like, oh, I was productive. I was just being leisurely. No. Like, God damn it. Fuck. It's invest your goddamn time, okay? I'm going to move on from that. So work, this is a progression that I believe everyone sort of wants to go through, and this is what it is most of the time. People will start off on the waste earn side, and then their goal is to get to the invest earn versus purely the invest. Okay? And then eventually you earn from the invest. So when I say waste earn, I'm talking about jobs where you don't want to be there. Like, I think everyone's had this before, where you fucking hate the job. You don't see a future there. You're like, you know what? They pay me though, so I guess I'll stay. This is waste earn. This is where there is no future there, and in your free time while you're at work, it's like a waste of time. You're not working extra hard to get promotions because you don't care, you don't want to be there, and you're not necessarily using your time in your free time to look for other jobs, which would be invest earn. Let's say you're at a company, you don't want to be there, but you're using your time in your free time while you're there, 8 hours, to look elsewhere, or 9 hours, I guess, to look elsewhere. Where else can I go? Is there something that piques my interest more? Is there a passion that I can chase that is elsewhere than here? Yes, there is. You just have to look. It's somewhere. You just have to look. Or if you're starting your own business type of thing, right? You want to start whatever the business is, a kombucha selling business. That takes time. So in your free time, you are investing it instead of wasting it. You're not watching the Netflix and doing all that other stuff. You are working towards your business, which may not be earning an income yet, but it's an investment of time because you will eventually turn into that, right? Or you're at like a firm that you want to stay at, like a tax firm, for example, and you're like, hey, I'm a senior manager right now, but I'm going to be a partner in 5 years, right? So you want to work your ass off. You invest a lot of extra time working because it will pay off. You will be a partner one day, okay? And then the final is just investment, which is where you have built your own thing. You use all of your time on exactly what you want. No one else controls your time. Investment is you are putting all of your time into something in relation to work, into your passion, which earns you everything that you want. That's the ultimate goal. Everyone wants that. Okay? And then finally, relationships. Now, I'm not going to talk about the state of dating because that would be another fucking full video. But let's just say waste spend versus invest spend. Waste spend, easy. Guys, look in my eyes, okay? If you are with a person that you do not want to be with long term, you do not see yourself putting a ring on their finger, or if you're a girl, there's no long term to it, although you guys are probably not spending money because men should be paying everything. That would be a waste spend relationship. There is no future there. So every moment you spend in that relationship is ultimately a waste. Is it not? It's just going to be more trauma down the road the longer you stay. It's going to cost you more money the longer you stay. And what do you get out of it? You don't even want a wife. So like, what the fuck are you doing there, dude? What, you can't control your cock? Put it in your pants. Don't disrespect yourself. Have standards. Your wife is waiting for that. Put it back in your pants. Right? Stop wasting your time. We don't need to be doing that, guys. So let's talk about invest, spend. This is what we all want. This is when you find wifey. Ladies don't understand, but for guys, we're kind of cavemen still. At least I am. I'm slightly retarded. And what I mean by that is that when it hits me, like you find that right girl, and you're just like, okay? That is when you invest, spend. You're just like, all the resources you pour into it, it's good because your goal is a wife. Your intention is a wife. Your time is being spent for good. Okay? It's not being wasted because at the end, you get a wife. That's what we're all looking for. That's the only time we should be in a relationship, is when that is the end fucking goal. Otherwise, what are you doing, bro? What are we doing? I'm so, God, fuck. Put your dick in your pants. Okay? You're gonna get my dog upset. You're gonna get my dog upset. We gotta stop wasting our time on lust. It's really bad. It's terrible. It's destroying society, and it kills your drive and your passion, guys. People need to spend more time with themselves to discover who they are, and they're constantly obsessed with being just giving themselves out to other people, even though they're incomplete to start with. Right? They say like, oh yeah, I want to give myself to the world. I'm like, no, bro, you're looking to steal things from other people. That's really what you're looking for. You're incomplete, and you're going out there looking to complete yourself, when really, it's all there in the fucking first place, bro. It's in there. Okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel it. All right. So, love you guys. I'm going to have to end this one because I feel the absolute rage coming. And I can't let that one rip. So, have a wonderful day and love your neighbors. Go on walks. You know, start investing your time. Really start looking at how you're spending your time. Okay? And just start changing things slowly. That's all we have to do. Slow, incremental changes make huge differences over periods of time. All right?